beautiful creature, you. Look at her. Look at her house. I don't know if that's your house or not, but that's gorgeous. Anyways, Cathy is here to talk to us. So when I do these, I really like to share part of what I do, which is hugely important to me. But also, these are really wonderful things. If you're already an entrepreneur and you're looking for a side hustle, or if you're not yet an entrepreneur and you're looking for even a main thing, not just a side hustle. And if you're working and you're looking to get out, we have some side hustles for you and some main jobs. So for me, it's a side hustle. For Cathy, this is full time, and she's going to tell you all about it because she's my expert. I like, the poor Cathy is all I'm going to say. Is again, we talked about this earlier when we were talking about different communication styles. I am a voice clipper. So I leave voice clips for everyone. Now they already know that. So Cathy will be talking to someone and I've got a brainstorm idea or question, and I leave her like 20 of them. So poor Cathy has to come on to Messenger and go, oh my God, I gotta sit there and listen because I like short. So some of them are like 3 seconds long. And poor Cathy has to sit there and decipher them, but she's our expert. And so one of the things that we've started doing, and Dr. Andreas also, she just recently joined us as well. We're going to talk to you about investing in gold and silver and I believe copper coins, right? And you tell me if I'm wrong. You just correct me, Cathy. With that, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you listen to Cathy because she's the expert. I clearly am not. Thank you.
Thank you, Marianne. It's an honor to be here on this love day. And I love what Spencer had to share. And I really call what we've got to share with you. And I love partnering with Marianne and Dr. Andrea. This is pretty amazing. I call this Love Your Way to Wealth because this is a way that I'm passionate about what we're sharing with you in precious metals. A little bit about my background. I've come from the fine jewelry business. So I had 3 retail stores. I understand the space of gold and silver. And what we're getting ready to share with you is a platform where anyone can get access to gold and silver at dealer direct prices with some amazing technology that's never been done before. So as Marianne said, it could be your main thing, it could be a secondary thing, but it needs to be a thing because 100% this is a way to protect your wealth. We call it wealth insurance. So let me get right to my slides because we want to make good use of your time here. And thank you for being here to get some information. Oh, I need to send you my request so I can share if you would. Thank you, dear. Yes, and I love Marianne's voice clips. I'm a voice texter as well. So we see, there we go. That's what I want to share with you. What I'm here to share with you today is some wealth strategies. So I hope that optimized my audio and my visual for you so we can get right to this. So I just want to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a tax professional. I'm an associate here with 7K Metals, and I'm going to be sharing with you some facts and some details, but we want you to do your own due diligence because gold and silver is considered to be money. But here's what we know. We know that almost half of Americans and Canadians are working harder for their money than ever before, and almost half cannot handle a $400 emergency. And this is the reason why. This is the declining purchasing power of the US dollar. And this dollar is still the world reserve currency. So in 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, this dollar had the purchasing power of a dollar. But you fast forward to just 2021 on this graph, we have lost 97% of its purchasing power. But when you see in 1971, a very important something happened, and that's when President Nixon here took us off the gold standard. That means no longer did there have to be an amount of gold to back every one of these dollars that they printed. So that means that they're free to print as much as they want, and we know they've been printing a lot. And that makes this dollar, which is the world reserve currency, fiat. And we do know fiat means it's just worth what the government says it's worth. And we have 100% failure rate on fiat currencies around the world. Here's just a few examples for you of what's happened to the paper mark in Germany, the peso in Argentina, the dollar in Zimbabwe, and most recently, this is actual footage of the dollar in Venezuela when it collapsed. A friend of mine was there and he took these clips for me, blew me away because all of a sudden their money, the what you would hold in respect, all of a sudden became litter overnight. But that's how it can happen. But we're going to talk to you today about sound money, just a fancy name for gold and silver. But gold and silver are a secret that the wealthy have known for ages. And governments and financial institutions are the largest holders of gold and silver in the world. Here's a short clip that will explain some of this platform and why this is so amazing, and pay close attention to the technology that's here. So watch this with me.
If you're watching this video, chances are you're curious about gold and silver. You might have a few questions, like why should I buy precious metals? What metals should I be buying? Who can I trust to buy them from? How do I know I'm getting a good deal? And how can I afford more? You should know that you're not alone. Most people have these questions, and over the next few minutes, we'll introduce you to an easy solution. Most people we talk to say they have a feeling that it's a good idea to own precious metals, but really don't understand why, or how to get started, or they don't feel like they have the budget for it, so they don't do anything about it. This lack of understanding costs them a lot of money. And quite honestly, we don't want you to make the same mistakes. We've watched far too many people struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Owning gold and silver can help shield you against all these challenges long term. When we started 7K, we established a mission to help the average person get ahead by adding precious metals to their portfolio, no matter their knowledge or circumstances. We've already changed the precious metals industry by making it extremely easy to get started without any maximums or any minimums, period. But that's not enough. We're now completely revolutionizing the industry and making it so anyone and everyone can seamlessly start buying precious metals. It doesn't matter if you want to start with $100 or even $1. The new technology provided by our partner company Sound Money Wallet will allow you to convert your cash to various asset classes of fractional gold or silver quickly with no games or gimmicks. With Sound Money, you own the metals you buy, but they store them safe and sound. They offer limited capacity storage for up to $50,000 in asset value. And you'll sleep easy at night knowing that if you ever want your metals, they'll be in the mail at the drop of a hat. How? Sound Money uses a non-segregated vault at their partner company, VaultMax, to store your precious metal assets, protected by some of the most technologically advanced security out there. You can be sure your metals are safe there. If you want your metal, simply request it. Pay the shipping and insurance and it will be on the way. But what if you need cash? The old way of liquidating precious metals, including lugging a heavy box to a local dealer, hearing excuses for why they couldn't possibly match the current market value of your metals and probably ending up in a no-win situation, or contacting an online buyer with a typical $1,000 minimum only to find that the price they initially quoted you for your metal dropped significantly once they received your heavily taxed package 4 to 6 weeks later. With Sound Money, you can kiss all that headache goodbye. This is the only tool on the market with the power to give you frictionless liquidation with one of the best buyback prices in the industry. So whether you're a savvy investor who already knows the power of gold and silver and the advantage of a private vault, or you're trading your first dollar for precious metals, Sound Money will make your ownership journey convenient and easy. Be confident that control is back in your hands from start to finish. Let Sound Money Wallet work for you.
That's some amazing technology that you just saw. But this is everything. This summarizes what I'm going to share with you in the next couple of minutes. Let's just talk about the value of the dollar versus gold and silver. Look at 1965. This $1 bill and this ounce of silver had the exact same purchasing power. So you could have walked into any Ford dealership and bought a brand new shiny Ford Mustang off the showroom floor in 1965 for $2,500 or 2,500 ounces of silver. But now let's fast forward to 2024. What happens? You walk in with $2,500. It's not even a good down payment, but 2,500 ounces of silver will buy you 2 Ford Mustangs. So which one's the better store of value? Let's talk about gold and housing, for example. In the year 2000, the average home was $1,000. So you could have purchased that with 626 of these. This is an ounce of gold. Fast forward to 2024. What would the same amount of gold buy you in housing? As of this graph here, it's $1.5 million worth of housing, but it's closer to 2 million right now with the price of gold that's moved beyond $2,400 an ounce. So which one was the better store of value? So we know a lot of people have thought about they need to do something, but they don't know what to buy. They don't know who to trust. They don't even know how to get started. They feel like they got to be some kind of expert to win. But here's what we found. There's a lot of people getting mixed advice out there. There's a lot of companies you just can't trust. There's high minimums. There's a tough learning curve. And there's people selling inventory they don't have. We're 7K. We're just a wonderful, diverse group of people on a mission to help share this message, like Marianne is doing, and Dr. Andrea, that we have just a better way to do this from a trusted source, simply and easily from the comfort of your own home with some technology that has never been seen before in the marketplace. And we're on a mission to share this with the world. We're now in 32 countries, and that has opened up just in the last couple of months. And we are on a mission to take this around the world. These are the 4 gentlemen that made it all happen. I have the utmost respect for what you're seeing on the screen. You're looking at over 100 years experience collective here in building multi-million and multi-billion dollar businesses from scratch. Roger Ball is actually one of the owners and founders of Melaleuca. He actually created the first 7 products. He's a chemical engineer by degree, but he started that company with his brother-in-law, Frank. They took it from zero to a multi-billion dollar global giant. And these guys have done other great monumental things as well. But they wanted to partner up and they wanted to disrupt some industries, the gold and silver industry, the collectible coin industry, and the networking industry. And they're doing it because they know putting gold and silver in the hands of people around the world can make a difference for their lives, because we're doing it outside the system with a private military grade vault with a private membership. The learning curve, we got you here. Every membership I'm getting ready to share with you in just a minute will have the buyer certification and the collector certification in it. So you'll get the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding that you need so you can make good buying decisions for you and your family. We believe in 2 strategies. We believe in offense and defense. So this is going to give you a diversified portfolio of precious metals. Bullion, that's our defense strategy. That's just pure metal. It's sold for its weight value alone, and not any of its beautiful artistic interpretation. It's not graded, but it'll come in the form of bars, like you're seeing here, rounds, either individually, tubes of 20 or 25, or entire monster boxes of 500 at a time. And now, for the first time ever, fractionally. Fractional gold and silver was invented with this membership and is available to you only and exclusively with this membership. This means in 4 different asset classes, the 2 most recognized coins in the world, the gold eagle and the silver eagle, as well as bullion in the form of 100-ounce silver bars and 1-ounce gold bars, you can buy fractionally now, as little as $1 at a time, from the comfort of your own home, anytime you want, even when the market's closed 24/7 and we're never out of stock. So that fractional capability of being able to acquire bullion, your defense strategy, is honed in here with this membership like never before. And we have our offense strategy is our collectibles. What you're looking at are some exquisite coins done on that base of pure metal, pure bullion, but it is now done in an artistic format that makes you a gold and silver art dealer, if you would. I love this because it's usually incredible designs, has historic value, or it tells a great story, and it has low mintage, meaning there's not many of them. So that's the formula and the criteria historically of what makes a collectible a collectible. And I'm just telling you, when you see these coins, they're breathtaking in person. The pictures don't even do them justice. Low mintage means there's not many. It's supply and demand, right? But look at historically what's happened when that formula is applied. But here, this application is going to be on paper and ink and on cardboard and ink. Look at the Spider-Man comic book. That originally sold for 12 cents. Okay, if you were lucky enough to get one, and they were probably pretty beat up and they were pretty crumpled through their process. But if you had one that was in okay shape, it might be worth about $2,500. But if you have one that's in perfect condition, this one's rated 9.6, 10 is perfect, and we're sharing with you perfect graded coins. This is close to perfect. This has resold for $3.6 million. It's not on a base of precious metals. So just imagine what we could do with some of these collectibles down the road. Let's look at Mickey Mantle. It's cardboard and ink. So if you were lucky enough to get one of those, it was 10 cents, came with a great piece of bubble gum. Okay, now if you had one that was not in good shape, it might be worth $10,000. There's not many of them, low mintage, remember? But if you had one that was in great shape, like this one is graded, it has resold for $12.6 million. It's cardboard and ink. So it makes my head spin when I think about what our gorgeous collectibles could do on a base of pure metal. And we have a way for you to scan our collectible coins and preserve them in this stack and sell format where you can actually buy, sell, liquidate. This format, this part of our membership was created by 7K. We got to beta test it because this 100% eliminates fraud. And fraud is a problem right now in the marketplace. So watch this 1-minute clip with me. Pretty fascinating. Stack and sell is wonderful. It allows you to inventory your coins as well. You get exclusive access to some of these exquisite coins that you're seeing on this screen with this membership. And we have designers that design exclusively for us that you will absolutely love these creations. But I want to share with you a $1.2 million mistake that we all made, but there's a way that we will never make this mistake again. So watch this short clip with me.
You probably made a $1.2 million mistake and didn't even know it. Let me explain. Let's start by taking a look at this chart that shows the purchasing power of the US dollar from 1913 to 2013. In 1913, a dollar was worth $1 in purchasing power. In 2013, a dollar was worth 5 cents in purchasing power, and even less now. We've seen the dollar and all currencies lose value over time. Some of this is due to inflation, but most is because of a change in 1971. In 1971, the US president ended the Bretton Woods Agreement, which cut all ties to currencies that were backed by gold. All at once, all world currencies became a fiat currency, meaning they are simply backed by whatever the government says they're worth. Take this scenario as an example. Let's say you wanted to purchase a brand new Mustang in 1965. It would have cost you $2,500 or 2,500 US silver coins. The same 2,500 US dollars won't get you a car today, but those 2,500 coins would get you 2 cars. As you can see here, while the US dollar has lost its value over time, gold and silver have maintained their purchasing power. If you'd consistently purchased gold and silver bullion over the years, you would have negated inflation and maintained an average buying power. But what would have happened if you'd have bought collectible gold and silver? It begins with the MS-70 Silver Eagle. MS stands for mint state. It's a grading system. An MS-70 coin means the coin is in perfect condition. If you'd purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle every month since 1986, you'd be sitting on a $1.2 million portfolio, and it would have only cost you between $50,000 and $80,000. That's why we call it the $1.2 million mistake, because most people didn't buy them. What's crazy is that's what the coin the US Mint makes millions of every year. What would have happened if you focused on even more exclusive, unique, and rare modern coins? Here are a few examples of the track record for a few more unique and exclusive coins that we've offered through the years. A 2004 Tiffany art coin sold originally for around $100 with shipping and is selling in the market today for between $5,000 and $10,000. If you didn't get one, that's at least a $4,910 mistake. The Julius Caesar 7K exclusive from 2021 sold for around $360 with shipping and is selling for between $950 and $1,100 today. If you missed it, that's another $550 mistake. And here's the Montana Butterfly from the 7K Autosaver program that sold for $150 with shipping. Today, it would cost you around $1,200 to get one. That's another $1,000 or so mistake. Now sure, those are great performers, but that's a portfolio of around $10,000 with only a few coins and a fraction of the cost. With time, the power and potential of collectibles are real, and we're on a mission to help you avoid the potentially $1.2 million mistake of not adding them to your legacy.
I love that. And we have a simple system in here. This is probably one of our most valuable member benefits. It's our asset stacking on autopilot. We have an autosaver program where you can get a verified quality collectible coin sent to your door every month. It's 100% insured, and it's delivered, and it comes with perks. Perks like loyalty points where you can receive free bullion and free collectibles. Perks like you can access our 7K Advantage is our wholesale buying club. We have over 850,000 merchants in here. I promise you there's companies in here that you're currently buying from and you're not getting these discounts. But just when you choose one of these autosavers with your membership, one of these in the very center, there's a gold note, there's a gold animal state series, there's the silver eagle, which is that $1.2 million mistake. That's why I said we'll never make that mistake again. You can have that set for your stacking of assets on autopilot and get one every month, just like what they did that became the $1.2 million mistake. Or our newest one is the Beauties of the World series. That's my favorite. It's like the bucket list of coins for traveling around the world. These are gorgeous. Choose these. And remember, we talked about quality when we talked about Spider-Man and we talked about Mickey Mantle card. These are perfectly graded. When you get yours, it has the highest grading available to it. I'm a jeweler and I grade diamonds. It would be considered flawless in the diamond world. And I can tell you for a fact, flawless diamonds go up the fastest in value because they're the rarest. Well, that's what you're getting every month in your autosaver program. MS for mint state, 70 for perfect. So that's what you'd be getting here. And not only that, like I said, the loyalty points where you can get free, and then you have your savings on autopilot with your 7K Advantage. I'll tell you, the first transaction that my husband and I made in here, he found us round trip tickets to Belize. If you travel, you will love this platform here that we have in the membership. He found us round trip tickets, the both of us, for a little over $600. We normally pay that much per person to go to Belize. He has family there, so we go all the time. And that savings alone on that first transaction more than paid for the top of the line premium membership here with all the bells and whistles and lifetime access. So we saved the average family over $1,200 a year with that one member benefit. But you don't have to be an expert. That's what I love about this. They've taken a difficult process, made it super simple. So when you grab your membership, you say yes, and your website is up in minutes. You have your own curated website with these gorgeous coins on it that you can shop with. And then we have coin drops. That's where they bring us rare coins from around the world. This last week, one night, there was a coin. There was only 850 of them minted. It's the Real Hero series. It was the astronaut. I was so proud I was able to get one. They had that countdown timer, and I'm like in a feeding frenzy. I got one. A few other people did, and then some people didn't. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, because they are so rare. And there's literally thousands of us trying to get to these coins. But it's really neat when you do, because they go up the fastest in value, and we don't have to go anywhere. They bring those coins to us. But there's so much here too, other than gold and silver. Just to mention a few, we have a healthcare program if you are in the United States with zero deductible and no open enrollment. Every 1st and every 15th of every month, you can grab our healthcare. My husband has it. It's pretty cool. And we have an IRA program where we 7K negotiated with over 100 companies to give us the deal that we have here. It's the lowest fees I've ever seen. But if you have a traditional IRA and you want to get it out of the market, which is paper money, and get it into precious metals, the custodian here will help you do that seamlessly. You can do it in as little as 10 days to 2 weeks, and you get to pick your metal, you get to pick your depository, you're out of the market, you're in 100% control of it, and that gives you a gold and silver backed IRA instead. So, you know, we talked earlier that almost half of Americans and Canadians couldn't handle a $400 emergency. Well, 85% of the folks that hear the information that you're hearing right now, they do not participate in the share plan. But those of us that do can earn points and earn money and get paid, and we absolutely love it. That's why I'm here today to share this with you for Marianne and Dr. Andrea, because we love sharing this, because I don't know of one person that wouldn't benefit from this. When you decide to share, you can earn instant gold pay. You can earn our Sound Money matching metal bonus. You earn free coins with our loyalty points, and you earn in our share plan. The instant gold pay is so cool because when you grab your membership, you're going to get your first $5 in instant gold. And every time you share, you're going to get 20, 40, or $80 worth of pure gold bullion. So there's a little short clip here that shows you how we get paid to share. So let me share this with you right now. Watch this with me.
So you want to learn more about how you get paid for sharing? Smart. There's nothing worse than the emotional pressures of not having enough money to pay the bills or be able to live the life of contribution. So right now, I'm going to show you how your life is about to change financially forever. It's super simple and it goes like this. First, you just need to choose which option you like and start sharing. You can't go wrong with any of them, and they all put silver in your hands immediately. The first is the basic for $149 and comes with some limited access. $269 gives you VIP access to things you might want as a customer and is good for 1 year. $599 gives you a legacy VIP access and includes an additional way to earn through something called the Sound Money Affiliate Metal Bonus. Simply pick one and start sharing. When you refer your first 2 new customers, you will immediately have 2 teams that will now be qualified to earn commissions. For simplicity, let's call them the right team and the left team. Every time a basic starter option is purchased in your organization, you earn 20 share plan points. A VIP earns you 50 points, and a legacy VIP earns you 150 points. In order to get paid, you'll need to accumulate 500 points on your right team and 500 points on your left team to earn a $500 commission check and become an associate. For those who really want to make an impact and earn additional income, we have different levels of achievement, and the higher your level of achievement, the higher your check. When you achieve the rank of associate, you can earn up to $500 per week. As a copper, you can earn up to $1,000 per week, and as a bronze, you can earn up to $2,000 per week. Our silvers can earn up to $3,500 per week, and our golds are eligible to earn up to $7,000 per week. Executive golds can earn up to $10,000 per week, and our presidential golds can earn up to $12,500 per week. Share, earn points, and get paid. It's as simple as that. Now, let me ask you something. How much different would your life be if you could earn additional income? What would you do? Would the financial pressure be gone? How big of an impact could you really make? You can almost feel the weight lift, can't you? Now, remember, you can accumulate points for each new customer in your organization, but you don't just earn points on new customers. For each monthly autosaver anyone in your organization purchases, you earn additional points based on which option they're receiving. In addition to that, there are many other coin options on your personal websites, as well as exclusive coin sales called coin drops and other special offers that carry points. So, whether it's a new customer joining the 7K family or coins sold, you earn points. That's all there is to it. So here's what I want you to do now. If you like our story, grab one of the options to get started, then share it to work towards getting paid. If you just like the idea of buying gold and silver and you want to make it extremely easy on yourself, join the 7K family and start stacking with the Autosaver program. Either way, you win. Click the button below now and take the next step to changing your future forever. Welcome to 7K, where we believe in you.
What's so neat about that, we are the marketing arm for 7K. It's contained within the membership, but 85% of the folks that grab it, they just don't participate in the share plan. They just love the membership for its value. So in my opinion, it's still a well-kept secret, but we want to get the word out. But we also believe in a lifestyle powered by gold and silver. 10 days ago, we were in Cancun on an all-inclusive trip. There's trips that you can actually participate in because you're a member, or you can actually earn part or all of it for free by sharing. But just to recap, before we conclude, you're going to get all the tools to protect your gold and silver assets like a pro. You can buy, sell, and store in this platform. Let's just talk about the fractional capability of the Sound Money Wallet. For the first time ever, you can buy gold and silver in 4 asset classes as little as $1 at a time, and you can instantly liquidate it at the click of your mouse and convert it back to your bank and be able to use it as money. your Vault Max capability. You can store your metal in a military grade vault. It's phenomenal. And it's 100% insured by the company that insures the largest coin grading company in the world. Vault Max is a real option for some people that don't want to physically have their metal on their person. But if you want it, click of the mouse, it's sent to you or liquidated back into your checking account so that you can use it. Those are some amazing features with this membership. Your own portal, your shopping site, your website is up instantly. The stack and sell option where you can buy and sell and inventory your collectible coins like a pro. It's pretty phenomenal. Those are 3 trademarked technologies, the coin drops and then the 7K University. That's where you get the buyer certification, the collector certification. And if you're like Marianne and Dr. Andrea and I, and you decide to share, there's some business building tools in here for you as well, where you can build your business and you don't have to do any of the heavy lifting. There's all the tools for your success are right here for you. It's all based on the autosaver program. So you pick one of these autosavers that you like, pick a membership, the basic for $149, the VIP for $269, or the legacy VIP lifetime for $599. Pick the one that suits you the best. The $599 does come with a matching metal bonus and all the bells and whistles. It is the best option for you, but we want you, more importantly, to get started wherever is comfortable for you. And we also love to share with you the power of 4 before I conclude. This is where when you grab that legacy VIP membership and you just think of 4 people that you want to share this with, Marianne and I and Dr. Andrea and I will help you get that word out to your 4 people where you can get 100% of your money back. But this shows you where you can trigger the starter cycle, where you can trigger $320 worth of pure gold bullion and actually get your first ounce of silver for free. And you've got your first collectible coin. So you get more like $700 worth of value in metals and cash just for sharing it with 4 people. But we definitely want you to get back to Marianne or Dr. Andrea or whoever has invited you here to look at this information and let them know how you feel. One, you want to grab a membership? Well, then you're like 85% of the folks that hear this. We'll help you do that simply and easily, and you'll be able to start protecting your wealth with gold and silver in a matter of minutes. Or if you're a 2 or 3 and you want to make some part-time or full-time income, that is here for you as well, and we'd love to embrace that with you. Just let the person know that shared this with you how you feel about this information, and we can run with it. So here's our income disclaimer. This keeps us 100% compliant so that you know our average associate made more money than it costs to do that legacy lifetime access with all the bells and whistles here. And that's what I wanted to share today. I'm super excited to be here with you guys and share this amazing information. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know of one person that wouldn't benefit from this membership. And remember, y'all, gold and silver are on the rise today. Gold hit an all-time high, and silver's on the rise too. So thank you, Marianne, for a few minutes to share this. And Marianne's got a link for you, and she's going to share that with you if you need any more information, and if we could help answer any questions for you. So thank you, Marianne.
If you're watching this on Facebook, which is pretty much the only place you can see it right now, above the actual, like where the video is, I put in 3 links. One is for the supplements we talked about. One is for the bank code. I see someone has already cracked their own code, so feel free to do that. It's free, and it's free to check out all the websites. And then underneath that one is the gold one. But if you want to have a conversation, by all means, I will make myself available. We are almost done here. We just have a little bit more left to go, and then I will be free. So thank you so much. Cathy, thank you so much. She's the expert. I don't even want to talk about this. I'm not an expert enough. All I know is I joined, when, like 2.5 weeks ago, 3? Is it even 3 yet? And
Yeah, I don't think it's 3 weeks.
I've already made money, and then I've already got some other additional money waiting for me on, too complicated to explain. And I'm just, whoa, I haven't even done anything.
You're banking your money right now. We'll get ready to cash you in. Yes.
I used to work in a bank, so I'm not going to mention which one because they're all the same to me. I am not a big fan of putting a lot of money into a bank. I'm a real estate agent. If I have money to invest, I invest it in real estate. And the other place that I'm okay investing is any kind of gold or silver. I am always on board with that. So this is kind of like my savings account, because I don't really, I have one and I have a little something in it, but not that much. I'm
You're a smart cookie, Marianne. Smart. Very good.
girl, this is what I do. This is so much fun. And I've already made money. Like I haven't even been in there for three whole weeks yet, and I've already made money, is my point, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, definitely give me a shout. And thank you so much, Kathy.
Absolutely. And Marianne, and before I close, if anybody's interested, there is a program where you can earn a 100-ounce silver bar absolutely free. This is about a $4,000 piece of metal. So if you're interested in that, let Marianne know and we'll give you some details. Okay. Thank you. Happy Heart Day.
Can we buy that silver ounce? Sorry, is that what an ounce of silver looks like? That's not an ounce.
This is
That's
100 ounces.
I was like, what?
Right. This is an ounce of silver right here. And this right here is an ounce of silver in a bar.
There you
Okay. This is 10 ounces. Okay. But this is a 100-ounce bar. They give these away. If you're interested in how to do it, we'd love to share with you how that can happen.
But I also want that. So when Kathy told me that you can buy something fractionally, I have that Eagle. I'm actually buying it fractionally. So some is with my points, some is with money, some is like whatever I feel like. So
Super
it's
cool.
like a monthly fractional down payment or whatever you want to call it. But I love it. I
Gold
love
and silver on layaway, maybe. Right?
You know what?
Hey.
It's like I want to say it's almost like the English language. It's better than the English language because they still haven't, sort of engaged in the English language in a lot of countries. But gold speaks international, silver
Amen.
international. That's all I know. She's the of this, that, and the other. But yeah, that silver bar would be nice, eh? Like just
Yes.
nice to have. Hey, look
It's
at
an
that.
option. Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much, Kathy.
Fairy Gold Mother over and out. Thanks,
Oh.
Marianne.
Fairy Gold Mother. Isn't that cool? Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Kathy. I'll be calling you later. I just have a quick question for you, but not here.
Absolutely. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy.
Love you guys.
Oh, are you going somewhere with your hubby right now? Are you going to stay home?
No, I'll be here. I'm
Yeah.
working. All right. Thanks.
So because you can't get a spot in a restaurant. Anyways, have a great one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.